Hello, welcome to the Daily Political Tarot Readings here on the Black and Orange channel. Thank you so much for being here. Kevin is having an easy day just cutting firewood. Yeah, simple. Yikes. Anyway, hello everybody. I am here at 12 o'clock Central Time in the US, and as soon after as I can get on. I have actually been working on to this since 10 o'clock. This takes a lot more than you think. But anyway, we're here now. Jane says, I keep asking this question daily and it disappears. Okay, so because I'm looking for Jane's question. Jane. Okay, I'm starting to run into other people's questions. Okay, I want to make sure I catch everybody's. So hang on a second. So I take 12 of your political questions at 12 o'clock. I don't do personal readings. I'm not here, not private. It's just, this is it. And after I'm done here, I go down into the description box. I type up all the questions from today and I timestamped it. So you can just go in, you can click on whatever you're interested in and go straight to what you're interested in. So 10% of all income that comes from the channel goes to feedingamerica.org, which supplies food to food banks across the country. That's an ongoing thing. We have amazing moderators, so thank you. So just put your questions in all caps in the chat. That way I'll know you're talking to me. Amazing moderators. Thank you. So just put your questions and I need to pause that so I can make sure I get your questions here. And I already have a downvote. But 59 upvotes, so it must not be too bad. So thank you for your patience with me. Okay, so I'm going to go down here and go over here, and I will look for your questions. Okay, so it looks like the first question that's showing up here is, oh gosh, I don't know how far back this goes, but What's Her Face asked, What's Her Face? That's cute. Why Matt Gaetz has not been indicted and arrested yet. Okay, so. Okay, so we've got that in. Sorting this out. And 10, because I will be taking 12 questions. Okay. Let's see here. Save that. And what have we got next here? Cindy's asking, is Trump having Melania followed because of her new lover? I don't know about. What have you guys heard? That's tea. I have not sipped from that cup. It has not been offered to me. Jane's saying, as in if all this stuff came out now, it would cause quite a stir. Okay, so YouTube must have cut some stuff off because I'm really quite, thank you, Shays. I'm really quite lost. Oh, okay, Rachel's, okay, so Jane's question is our government keeping the cases against quiet so that 45's base doesn't lash out? Is our government keeping the cases against whom quiet so 45's base doesn't lash out? 45 quiet. Okay. Kyle Smith, have voters already moved on from the insurrection? Kyle, I read on this days. I read on this Saturday at 1 hour, 4 minutes and 30 seconds, which I also mentioned yesterday. So I took care of your question. Okay, Electra is saying anti-vaccine propaganda seems to have a hold on this country. When will this propaganda lose its grip? Oh, that is. You guys not only have good questions, you have important questions. All right, so there's that. Fi is asking, are we ever going to finally rid ourselves of COVID and its variants? Okay, there's that. Pamela saying YouTube cuts out after 200 comments or something. Okay. Okay, Kyle, I've answered your question. Is our government keeping the cases quiet so 45 space doesn't lash out? I've got that down. And that is for Jane. Okay. Thank you, technical support. Okay, I've got that. Polly Wanda, will Trump be faithful to his mistress's ex-wife's current wife and future wives? Polly Wanda. Okay, I've got that question. Marilyn, why is the energy so thick with anxiety? What's about to happen? Or is it just me who feels it? No, there's some astrological stuff going on. And there are probably going to be some more protests. And Nanette is asking, does Putin have another Republican in his pocket? Ooh, last night on with Johnny and Jen Lin, Jen Lin was thinking McCarthy. So we could have a look there. Robin, will Marjorie Traitor Greene get knocked off her bully pulpit? Okay. That will be number 8 today. Oh, Terry Wolf, do you see many of Trump's lawyers losing their law licenses soon? Well, it might be too vague, but I'll see what I can get, Terry. Oh, Jane, I'm sorry that you've had the frustrations you've had. Kathy Anderson, hey, has Kyle Rittenhouse been sentenced? That is a Google question, I'm afraid. So if you wouldn't mind asking the Google, they would know more than I would. Okay, so what else have we got here? So Polly Wanda is asking, where might Trump and his MAGA minions center their base of operations? I don't. It doesn't feel like it's particularly important. I mean, it's a very interconnected world these days. So does it? Why are you concerned about that? Let me know. Let me know. Because hey, if there's something I need to be concerned about. Okay, Nanette, will it take children getting sick in Tennessee for them to bring back vaccines? Oh, jeez. Nothing like hurting children. Oh, thank you, Terry. Thank you for being here. All right, so I'll get Nanette's question there. And I'm pretty sure I missed some stuff. How far back does this go? And just double checking over here in StreamYard to see if there's something I've missed. Okay, so earlier stuff has been cut off, I'm afraid. Sorry about that. Okay, so I do have 10 questions for today. So I'll keep an eye out for any more that jump up. But other than that, I will jump in. We're starting with Gatesy Waitsy. Pegasus, will we ever get legislation to curb rampant false news in our media? We've read on that multiple times. It's First Amendment. They should bring, oh, I'm sorry. They should bring back, I can't think of it off the top of my head. I'm a little frazzled at the moment. There's something they should bring back so that people can't spread misinformation. But I think enough people are going to have to boycott the companies that are supporting it. And I think that's what I've been getting. So, okay, what did I miss here? I was jibber jabbering. Okay. Paula Wanda, I just sense a MAGA will make someplace their sacred ground. Oh, well, let's have a look. Holly's saying, Autumn, can you look at the 24th of August and the collective? Is it a test? Holly, I will need more information. A collective, as in the collective energy, is what a test. I'm sorry. I would fail this test because I don't understand what's going on with that. Sorry. Oh, thank you, Dave. The Kyle Rittenhouse trial has been delayed till November. He's at a safe house. That makes sense. Pegasus Fairness Doctrine. Thank you. That was it. Hollywood cults usually have a special place. Hey, yikes. Well, it's number 11. I'll make sure I put that other comment in. Apple's asking, does Merrick Garland have any Putin connection? We can look. We should check, I guess. I wouldn't think so, but okay, so I've got my questions for today, and so we will just start working our way through them. And thank you so much. Thank you for being here. Okay, excuse me, kitten. A little snoozy kitten. Oh, just a little snoozy kitten. Oh, just a good boy. Yes, you are. You're just a good boy. He's sleeping in the window. It's very sweet. Okay, so Ed is asking, anything coming up of significance like July 23rd in the way of violence or riots? Okay, one thing we should look at, and we should probably just, we'll just start with this, is the astrology of what's been going on and what is going to go on has a lot to do with Saturn is sitting in Aquarius. Saturn in Aquarius is the rebel, the technology, the bolt out of the blue, the wild thoughts, the free thinking, the group thinking. And Saturn is all about limitations and doing the work and this kind of very status oriented. So it's not real happy in Aquarius, but it's bringing form to Aquarian thought. It's like, okay. Jupiter's still in Pisces. I think it's retrograde. So it's retrograde. You know how planets, they don't like being retrograde. It's like, okay, fine, I'll take a step back. I'll double check, make sure I didn't miss anything. But the energy kind of stagnates a little. Oh, Kathy N., I'm happy I had a good checkup with anemia resolved. I thought I'd share my slice of good news. Well, thank you, Kathy N., for the super. Thank you. I'm so glad. I'm so glad the test came back. Oh, that's good. That's good. Thank you for sharing. Anyway. Okay, so see, I needed that little boost. I'm glad you got the boost, but I needed that little energetic boost because what I'm talking about here is Saturn, Jupiter, and Venus is going into Virgo. Virgo, the persnickety craftsperson. Think of Japanese craftsmanship, the in traditional art, and everything's just so and quite beautiful and perfect. But Venus is all the luxurious beauty and fun, and they don't. Venus is in, as they say, it's in its fall in Virgo. It doesn't like, it takes fun out of it. It's overthinking it. So we have these different things going on, but what's coming up here in the next few days is the sun going into Leo. And the sun going into Leo is, the Leo is all about, well, actually, we can put it this way. Because Saturn is over in Aquarius, it's going to be opposite the sun over the next week or so. Sun and Leo will be opposite Saturn. Well, that reminds me of the story I've told before about how there was an astrologer who was explaining the difference between Um, yeah, between the sun and Saturn, because for a while I want to say that Uranus is the ruler of Aquarius, no question. I want to say before they discovered Aquarius, I want to say Saturn ruled, but it doesn't make much sense because I don't think it fits. But the upshot, you can think of the sun. The sun is center of the solar system, life-giving warmth. Look at me, everything revolves around me. Leo, the sun, here I am. And meanwhile, back before they discovered the outer planets, Saturn was the last planet they could see. And so it was kind of like Saturn out there, out in the cold and the dark, kind of going, there are a billion of you out here. We are one of multitudes and many, and that's kind of, so that's about kind of what's happening is sun is in Leo and it's going to come forth, but it's going to be opposite. So it's going to be this seesaw energy between sun, I am home, I am in Leo, I am the center, this is great, and Saturn's over in Aquarius going, you're not special. Or you're special like everybody's special. You're not, and it's Saturn, so a very wet blanket, very bucket of cold water. Saturn is all about cold showers, cold rain and hard work, and so are we going to go back into lockdown? It's possible. Masks. I don't know if we'd go into a full lockdown, but we're going back to more masks, more wearing gloves, washing your hands, more disinfecting things. This has been apparently among astrologers. This was, they kind of saw where the planets were going and they were like, we're probably going back into lockdown. Anyway, so I've just explained all of that. But hey, Crystal. I just explained all of that to say that's why it feels kind of stressful and strained and a little bit grating and tense. It's just the astrology. But at the same time, do remember our Saturn our Pluto return, Pluto power, that rules plutonium, control, power, intensity. Who has the power? Either literal, like power to light a lamp, or power as in I am the ruler and I make the rules. King of the underworld. Pluto is coming back to where Pluto was when the U.S. was founded. And what happened, and just like, for those who haven't heard this 800 times, what happens on your birthday? The sun comes around to be exactly where it was when you were born. And what's that day? Your sun is your sense of self. So it's my self day. And the sun in the sky is in alignment with the sun in your own chart. And so the day is all about you or me or whomever. The sense of self, it brightens that sense of self. With Pluto, it's going to be intensifying that need for power, want for power. And we're dealing with that over these number of years here. So it's not going to be exact for a while yet. So there's going to be a certain amount of churn and tumult. It just is. So to some extent, it's scary, but to some extent, if you know why things are happening, it's a little easier to be like, okay, because we're going to get through it. You really are. All right. I hope that helps. Okay. And that was the question. First question. It was left over from yesterday, actually. Hello, Irma. It was left over from yesterday. That the astrology coming up being tense. That was a question from yesterday. So I covered it. I should have written down when I started talking about it, but I did cover that. So now we're going on to the icky, really icky stuff. Gatesy, Waitsy, why you no arrested? So we'll start that at 21. Why is Bill Gates wandering around just like la 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 la? Really? Let's see here. Just having a quick look at the chat while I'm... Wait, there was something about... Oh, okay. That was nothing to do with me. So, Gates. When Bob's Big Boy statues come to life. I mentally picture him these days in that little apron and carrying this really rancid burger on a platter, running around Congress. And anyone outside of the U.S., you can Google Bob's Big Boy. There's a big plastic statue they used to have for their mascot at all the restaurants, and only it looks cute. Look, imagine the evil version. That's Gates. Ed, I agree, such a slime ball. Okay. Why are you still walking around? Why have you not been arrested? Opening my energy up. Why hasn't Gates been arrested? He will. I just got a fairly clear he will. Well, they still have it here in California. Oh, thank you for letting me know, Thelma. Sitting pretty. That's him. Tra-la. Five of Cups. King of Pentacles. Star. Three of Wands. Eight of Swords. I need to stir this so I can get a drink. First of all, I'm going to use my cup. He's disappointed that he hasn't been able to buy his way out of this. The Star, the hope. I'm the great. I'm the greatest. I'm a national figure. I'm important. I'm so fantastic. And this is, having cast your far right scum out upon the water and expecting the scum to come back to you fourfold or threefold. He's expecting, well, the people on the far right, they're going to protect me. They're going to figure something out. No, they're not. No. Right now, yeah, he's sitting pretty. I need more information as to why not, but yeah. What do you mean there'll be consequences? From me? Pegasus, I agree. Maybe there is a larger ring to investigate. Yeah. DLC saying, I think the feds are doing a deep dive into Gates. That's very possible. I would definitely believe that. What do you think, Kitten? He said, I think he's disgusting, and I want to go back to sleep. You scumbag. I'm sorry. He just is. I mean, even if you've never met the guy, his energy's awful. Why are you still walking around in the sun? Because what's his name? Who's his fellow scumbag? I'm sure you guys remember. Wow, I can't believe I don't remember. That's odd. Certainly read about him enough. Boo Boo is disgusted, Viola. Hermit. Okay, he's being socially ostracized in certain areas. All right, 9 of Cups. 9 of no, not I understand you. I didn't mean fellow scumbag in general, Marjorie Traitor Greene. I meant scumbag Greenberg. That was it in this particular area of legal jeopardy. Thank you, Catherine. They are definitely looking very closely. It was it's a whole prostitution ring thing. And I've got 2 9s, including a 9 in the center, which means it's like almost. It's not quite to fruition, but it's almost. Oh my gosh, thank you, Glenn. Thank you. Thank you. He's not going to take a he's not going to take a deal. He's going to fight back. Elaine, I like that scumbaggery. Yes. There is much scumbaggery around Gaetz, with Gaetz, and around Gaetz. Thank you again, Glenn. That's very sweet. So that's it. You're just going to swan around the country, getting your spittle and gross pomade on everybody. Oh, thank you, Glenn. Ace of Cups. Oh, I have said this before. Matt Gaetz is a spoiled brat. And he will cry like a toddler when he's held accountable. He has almost no coping mechanisms. Not as bad as Trump, who has absolutely no coping mechanisms. But Gaetz has few, because Daddy always cleaned up after him. Mommy always cleaned up after him. 4 of Wands, 9 of Wands, Strength, Magician, 3 of Cups. What I'm getting is he's not, I think we're going to be disappointed with perhaps how much jail time he gets. Because, I mean, if we voted on how much jail time he would get, there would be many, many months. Oh, don't give it this months. Oh, nay. Years. I am getting that, but the case against him is very strong. There definitely is, and this is vacation or retirement or Trump's base of power, and part of that whole ickiness, but I don't know that they're going to get pulled into this. The case against him is strong. lawyers standing up. The women will be victorious. It's a bigger ring. True, Pegasus. Trump also always had someone to clean up after him until now. Mm-hmm. Yep. Hasn't he been arrested 3 times for drunk driving? And never even gone to court? Is that am I mistaken on that? But heaven forbid if he had some melanin in his skin. So bigger ring. Really? Gaetz is just Queen of Swords. All right, it's like, oh, no. They are investigating, and they are investigating it deep and wide. It's like, okay. Joan, you guys, let's not say negative stuff about Gaetz or wishing bad on him. Bad for the universe and positive energy flow. Chris, I agree. He refused to give breathalyzers. I wish justice on him. I wish justice. I wish the full power of human justice upon him. Yeah. He's been arrested for drunk driving 3 times, refused to give breathalyzers, and he got a free pass because his father's connected. He has been involved in prostitution, and it turned out that one of them, alleged prostitution, and allegedly one of them wasn't even 18, with allegedly rampant drug use and all this kind of stuff. I want justice. Plain, old-fashioned courtroom. Here is the evidence. Hold this man accountable. And yes, I think he's a scumbag. But you can't put your energy in the energy of these people to read on them and not have a feeling about them. Okay, women will be Queen of Wands, Knight of Wands. Testimony is going to be dark. Testimony is going to be really dark. Wow. It's going to be really hard for those women. All right. So next on the lovely hit parade. So there's been talk, but 34. Has anybody actually heard anything about Melania's new bow? I haven't heard anything about it myself. I mean, way back when, I thought she was supposedly dating the manager of the high-end jewelry store on the ground floor of Trump Tower or something. She was seeing him on the side. Did you just get nauseous? No, I'll be all right. Thank you. Okay. Melania's new bow. Does she have one? Electra, I thought Melania was still seeing the same guy. Either way, I don't care. I understand. All right, Melania. Really? We don't care, do you? Queen of Pentacles, that is her. Money, 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 money. So Eva Braun got a new bow. Tower. Trump world's coming down. 5 of Wands. There's all kinds of arguing, fighting, tension all over. Totally dysfunctional. The Trump family is totally dysfunctional, and she's just trying to get Barron, get him over here to the side and keep him safe. Keep him as distanced from all of that as possible. 6 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles. She just wants the money. I don't have any love cards here. Then again, I don't necessarily get love cards with her in general. She loves Barron. She does. As much as she can love anything or anyone, she loves Barron. Other than that, And she's also, I've looked at her chart. She has a very, very earth-heavy chart. And she embraced that. There's that old saying about your faults are most often your strengths taken too far. There's, this whole, she just wants the money and to get out of there. And to get away from all of this crashing down. I'm not seeing a man. Give me my money and buy. A guy who can keep her in money could be Electra. See, Torino, I remember that story. I remember watching Jen Lynn and Becca and Johnny, the story about the goat herder. Magnolia, hey, she's a Taurus, very practical and money-oriented. She is, but she's also, I want to say she's got a lot of earth in her chart. At least that's what I remember. So I remember seeing it and being like, oh, that explains a lot. Every sign, every modality has its positive and negative signs. So anyway, I'm not seeing a new bow. I'm not saying she doesn't have one. It's very possible she has her mind on her money, her money on her mind. Money, lack of money. Afraid of lack of money. Legal decision. Prenuptial agreement she renegotiated when Trump went into the White House. Insult to injury. Oh, she's really concerned with all of this happening that she's not going to get her money. Investigating. Her head is all about the money and the legal stuff. And keep Barron safe. Keep Barron safe. Other than that, money legal, money legal, money legal, money legal. That's all I'm getting from her. So about normal. About normal for her. Okay, what's next? Okay, number 3, Electra had a question. We're at 39. And the question is, will anti-vax propaganda lose its grip on the U.S.? Well, let's make a note here. Okay. When will anti-vaccine garbage? Polly Wanda just said, Trump, 300 pounds of waddling woe, a magnificent comb over, shoe lifts, a girdle, and a double diaper. I don't... I don't care how much he weighs. The incontinence, it's there, but for the grace of the divine go all of us, as far as I'm concerned. the shoe lifts and comb over and girdle, that I feel, yeah, that is, well, doing all of that while calling other people horrible names and horrible, I'm with you on that one. But anyway. But thank you for that was part of that was very funny. Waddling woe. Yes, totally. 100% waddling woe. 100%. Kevin's saying, it's a grip. I have family members who still refuse to listen. My parents are still Trumpers. Yes, they are. And he doesn't know how to blend his makeup. I'm totally with you on that. Okay. Am I avoiding the question? I'm just enjoying interacting with you guys, but also, am I avoiding the question? I have to ask myself. I don't want to go into anti-vaxxer energy, but that's kind of the kind of garbage I'm here to look at. Anti-vaxxers. Do you guys even remember the last time I read on anti-vaxxers? Let's look at just vaccine appreciation. Let's maybe put a positive spin on it. Maybe that'll get better. Anti-vaxxers, we're talking cloud cuckoo land. And I say that as someone who would basically be considered to be on cloud cuckoo land since I read tarot on YouTube. And that's fine. People think what they want. But at least I'm not mean. So I try not to be. The energy is flat and dull and deadly. It's like the energy is like a heart monitor that is stopped. It's horrible. Oh no, I understand, Polly Wanda. You're awesome. You're awesome. Thank you for being here. Four of Cups. Oh no, I don't want that. I don't want that healthcare. Oh, I think I hear one of my sisters. Four of Pentacles, Five of Swords, King of Pentacles, the Star, Four of... You would think that these far-right people would be very pro-vaccine in the sense of, well, the companies will make lots of money, won't they? Hey, you're all about the whole companies making money. They'll make a fortune. You're helping. This is insult to injury. It's a lack mentality. It's a victim mentality. It's, I won't let you tread on me again. The hope is that when the neo-fascism, as it fades, so will this garbage, because it's been brought out into the light. So I understand people can be scared, certainly be afraid of certain medical procedures. I mean, heaven knows how many dentists have things set up where they're like, it's okay if you come in, we're not going to hurt you, you know? But, and if you can't get a vaccine, if there's like a medical reason why you can't, totally understandable. But to just, meanwhile, members of your own family are dying. Well, I'll shut up now. Okay. Related, Phi was asking, are we ever going to rid ourselves of COVID-19 and its variants? Now that's the rub. All right, 46. COVID. Okay. So will we ever rid ourselves? Well, first of all, let's just ask, will we rid ourselves of COVID-19? Kevin's saying it's raw partisan obstinance. That is a very good way of putting that. Okay. Will we get rid of COVID-19? Survey says it feels like many shots, like ongoing. But there won't be that bad. You don't need to be that upset about it. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Oh, Kathy Anderson, you're having neck surgery next month. Oh, I so hope that goes well. I so hope that goes well. Those who aren't aware, Kathy A is a very, very brave veteran and a really nice person. So, okay. Queen of Wands, Six of Swords, the World. Yeah, this is because if it's anywhere, it's everywhere. Page of Cups, Page of Pentacles. Well, there are vaccines going all over the world. It's lessening things, but now young people are starting to get it, the variants. Here's the thing. COVID-19 is a coronavirus. To the best of my ability, there are lots of coronaviruses. I want to say that the common cold is a coronavirus. Am I correct in that? Please correct me if I'm wrong. My ignorance is vast. I can only chip away at it every day. So I do try to do that. We haven't gotten rid of the common cold. But any chance we will. Ron is saying I'm fully vaccinated and still wearing my mask always. Me too. It's a shame because I can look really cute and like you won't even know that my lipstick matches my nails or what. You can't even see it. Oh, victory for fascism. Fruits of labor. Knight of Wands, King of Cups. I'm getting this is completely tied into the politics. Completely. This is the neo-fascist crusaders versus Biden world. It is completely tied in. So until that goes away, until that weakens, we're stuck with more of this garbage. Rachel, some of the viruses that cause a cold are coronaviruses. Well, thank you. Thank you for sharing that. All right, who's next? Who is next? Okay, Jane. Oh, this is Jane's question. Good. So it's 50-30. Is the government keeping cases against 45 quiet so that they do not rile up 45's base? So, is the government keeping cases against Trump quiet so they don't rile up his base? Until maybe they get more. I mean, if I just say, okay, what would the thinking be? Maybe until they get more of the insurrectionists imprisoned? I don't know. Is the government keeping cases against 45 quiet? So don't rile up his base. That would be riling up his base. That would be his base riled up. The Knight of Wands, which is the neo-fascism. Five of Swords, the Moon. 7 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles. Well, the card for the reading is we're in the right area, the energy. Insult to injury, absolute chaos, a bunch of lies in the center. And Trump is basically grifting. He's getting money and leaving these people without money. Send me your money because I have huge legal bills to pay. This is okay. This is talking about. This is talking about what is happening with the base being riled up based on lies, and he's using it to as a way to make money. But is that so? Is that why the government isn't prosecuting him? Isn't bringing him in? Really? I agree, Chad. There's a lot of repeating numbers. Very strange. Really? Trump is waddling around a free man because be very, very quiet. We don't want to upset the Twompers. Justice. Okay, we're in the right area. Thank you, Lynn. Hermit. Ace of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles. 8 of Cups. Looking very, very closely at the money flow. And who moved money where? What was the plan? And they're continuing to gather evidence. That's all I'm getting. I'm afraid I don't have a particularly insightful answer. I get it. Yeah, they're working on it. I agree, Ed. Maybe the government is collecting data on supporters. I don't know. So, all right. Next, we have got, Marilla's question, the energy is so thick with anxiety. It has to do with the astrology, and I covered that first off. Nanette is what I was asking. The question, where are we? We're 50, 55, 30. Putin, puppet, Putin, pocket, puppet. Putin, pocket, puppet. That's what we're going to read on. Basically, does Putin have another Republican? He's grooming, have another Republican in his pocket. Last night, Jen Lynn and Johnny were reading on this, and Jen Lynn was getting McCarthy, but they were both getting someone who drinks a lot. Oh, thank you, Ed. So, does Putin have another Republican? Which also explains why he's would be coming out or leaking bad things about Trump, because he wants to get him out of the way. Chat, there's so many. I know, right? I mean, who could it be? All right. Is there another Republican who is Putin's pocket puppet? Someone else who's getting that sweet, sweet oligarch money. Six of Cups. Well, if there is somebody, generally it's not known. This is Democrats. We're just trying to rebuild and go about life and get things going again. I've got my nostalgic little garden center here. It's very nice. Okay, Three of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, Judgment, Tower. I would say yes. And I would say that person is going to lose. As in, right now, Democrats are kind of running things. Well, in theory, we're supposed to be running things. Republicans are just there crumbling. Democrats partying. That there is a thief in the center somewhere. There is a thief. And that is election day. That's a big old scary tower. That is oh hecka election loss. Huge election loss. So is Putin, does he have someone picked out? Because that was a Queen of Pentacles, so that was just the Republicans in general. Does Putin have someone in particular picked out who he is, he's picked out to be, the next useful idiot? Putin. Victory of the neo-fascists. Not while I can vote. Hey, Tara. Temperance. Ace of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. Well, it's the energy is there'll never be another Donald Trump. I mean, that level of incompetence and vicious narcissism narcissistic charisma. It was a special time, according to Putin. There's a plan, but it's not the same. Yes, you give money to people, you get somebody to stand up, but Democrats are in power. It's not going to go very far, and it's just not the same. He's trying. I'm getting that he's trying, but it's just it's going to fail so spectacularly that it's not even saying like, look at this person, look at that person. I'm not even getting a person. It's just don't bother. If this person's going to crash and burn, not literally. No, we don't. We do not want violence. No violence. Metaphorically. Democrats in charge. Ace of Wands, the world. Queen of Wands. Putin wants to spread the fascism throughout the world, but this is also the center card here, which means it's an end to this kind of garbage, but it'll take some time to get rid of it. Okay, so I'm getting there. All right. We are looking for Marjorie Traitor Greene. I haven't looked at her in a little while, so at 102, knocked off. Bully pulpit, emphasis on bully. Okay, so we're going to read on Marjorie Traitor Greene. Krista, it's hard to find that mix of stupid and narcissistic arrogance. Yeah. Yep. Kathy. Kathy Anderson has won the internet today, everyone. Marjorie Traitor Greene. Send MTG to Arkham Asylum. Where is the Batman when you need him? It was good. It was good. And like a bad penny, I return. Sorry about that. We lost power. Suddenly everything went out. I was like, oh, we lost power. But my computer had a battery, but no, the internet went out as well. And it just didn't come back on until now, no matter what I did. So, but I'm here and I'm just going to just read on. And like a bad penny, I return. There. It's definitely going through now. Okay, so let's change this to 116. We beamed you up. I like it. 116. Marjorie Traitor Greene, will she be knocked off her bully pulpit? I better reshuffle. Well, I liked the cards I was getting, but I need to reshuffle. Okay. Oh, good. Thank you. All right. Marjorie Traitor Greene, who is very much does, I agree, Kathy A. Kathy Anderson belongs in Arkham. So, all right. Marjorie Traitor Greene. Are you going to get knocked off your bully pulpit? Keyword bully. Chris, hey, Polly Wanda wanted to make a sacrifice. We didn't let her. Thank you. I love you guys. I love you. All right, Wheel of Fortune. Oh, the Wheel of Fortune raises her up and it brings her back down. Okay, sitting pretty. You're just rolling in that trough of Republican, far-right Republican money. The Hermit. 4 of Swords, the Fool. Page of Cups. I don't usually get this with this card, but it feels like her. He's about to trip on that rock and just go, wah! That's what that feels like her doing. Right now, seriously, I don't mean to insult pigs, but she's just rolling in that trough of MAGA money. But she's isolated, and there are other Republicans. People don't want to talk to her. They don't want to work with her. They just, yeah, she's making money, but other than that, nobody wants her around. She's doing nothing legislatively, and she's about to trip and go, wah! And this feels like she's going to be taken down by. She will be taken down by the lowliest of Democrats. It's just a little page. But she's so unbalanced that it's just and down she goes. People don't like her. People on her side don't like her. So, yeah, give it time. Let me see if there's any more information about Marjorie Traitor Greene. Empress. It's usually the country. 8 of Pentacles. Ace of Cups. King of Swords. Oh, she's out with Gaetz. They're doing all that stuff. But the center is emotion, but it's also democratic energy. Big democratic energy. And this is a prosecutor. This is someone in law enforcement. Isn't she in trouble for some tax stuff? So she, enjoy that time with Matt Gaetz while you can. Yeah, that's not going to last. She's going to be a particularly nasty, annoying footnote in history. So, okay. So next at 1:20:30, Trump's lawyers. Will Trump's lawyers lose their law licenses? Okay, so do you see, the question was from Terry Wolf, do you see many of Trump's lawyers losing their law licenses soon? Okay, I'll have a look at that. Hello, Sheila R. Let's see here. Trump's lawyers. Yes. Yes, maybe. This energy is very strong. This energy is very, I mean, I feel like I'm being like pushed forward like by current or strong wind. Trump's lawyers losing their law licenses anytime soon. They are laughing stocks in courtrooms and lawyers' offices around the country. They're even walking into court, everybody's staring at them like they're scum. Which says something considering in general how lawyers are viewed in each society on the whole, so which isn't necessarily accurate at all, but oh, thank you, Sheila. 8 of Cups. Oh, you brought the evidence, did you? Evidence of the steal. Ace of Cups. Empress. The neo-fascist era is over. You should have gotten off on that last exit. Just get off here. That'll be fine. Sitting pretty. 8 of Wands, 10 of Swords. Excuse me. Oh, sorry. New era. They're used to making money being, it's a way to make money. This is them throwing out all of their spurious arguments. And this is all of the legal swords skewering them in their metaphorical backs. Going down. Yes. Yeah, Electra's saying he doesn't pay any of his lawyers. What is he giving them to look like fools who aren't looking in court? I'm with you. I don't know why anyone deals with him at all, but I guess there is a sucker born every minute, or someone who's just hateful enough that they'll use any excuse. Okay, Nanette had a question about, Tennessee. So at 1:24:30, in Tennessee, will it take children becoming sick to go back to vaccines? Man. All right, Tennessee. Really? Well, thank you for being here, Elizabeth. And thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for hanging around. And at least that was unusual. The internet's been doing pretty well. So anyway. Dave's saying it's financial disclosure season. Manchin actually admitted how much he made and who paid him. Interesting. Okay, autumn convention. All right. 125:30. Tennessee, Tennessee, Tennessee. I feel like I just want to be like, wakey, wakey. What are you doing? What are you doing? When's the next election? That is the card of election day. Elections. 9 of Swords, 4 of Cups, Hanged Man, 10 of Cups, 2 of Swords. Pretty clear. I'm not going to get a vaccine. I'm not going to get a vaccine. What do you mean you're not giving out vaccines? No, I'm refusing medical care for whomever. But if you get a vaccine, guess what? Fewer people die. Current situation is untenable. And they're going to have to change how they look at it. They will bring it back. Somehow. I don't know when, but there's going to be a suspension of the current policy. Let me double check. But yes, this would be a good reminder to vote different people into power in your state. I never lived in Tennessee. I lived in lots of states, but not Tennessee, actually. I imagine parts of it are lovely. Tennessee. Oh, Clarence is about to have apple pie. Oh, I'm jealous. Three cards. 2, 3. Ashby, third eye. I live in Tennessee. Oh. Ace of Wands. Neo-fascist. Bludgeoning. Vaccines. Healthcare and Democrats. Who want you to get healthcare? Legal decisions. 2 shots. They've tried their way, but ultimately this is what wins. Though Tennessee will reverse their position. It's just a matter of time. That's what I'm getting. Hopefully sooner rather than later. Okay, we are at 129. Okay. Will there be a MAGA sacred ground? Polywanda wants to know. MAGA. Sacred ground. Trump sweated foundation right here on this spot. How about the tender age? What was it? Tender age. That night that Rachel Maddow broke down on camera. It was because of reports about the tender age jail or something like that. How about that? There be a MAGA sacred ground. Where do they have KKK rallies most often? Neo-fascist blankety blanks. Mar-a-Lago. Trump's base of power. Kathy, a rat hole. Tower. Knight of Swords. Wheel of Fortune. Knight of Pentacles. Chariot. Fleeing. Fleeing. The Wheel of Fortune will raise you up and it will take you back down with a vengeance. Two knights facing in opposite directions as if they are run away, run away. Republicans changing their party. Law enforcement bringing down Trump Tower. Not literally, you know what I mean. Fleeing. Sacred ground. Oh, nay, nay. Nope, not yet. Not yet. I have one more question. If you will just let me answer one more question, then you can jump up. Just one. Just one more. Okay. It's probably going to be a short one. No, I know you want to, but you've got to wait. Okay. So I don't know. I don't know, but let's have a quick look just to double check. The question was from Apple. Does Merrick Garland have any Putin connections? Let's have a look. Merrick Garland. Everything about his energy frustrates me. There must be. This afternoon. I've got to make the time to go look at our astrology charts together. Why he gets under my skin so much? It's usually something astrological. No, never, not yet, not yet, not yet. I know you want to, but soon. Hello, boo boo. I know you're adorable, but you have to wait. No, that's a partnership with Democrats and people who believe in democracy. 8 of fighting against neo-fascism. Fighting against non-serious Democrats who aren't doing the things he wishes they were. Queen of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. Nope, nada. He's looking at Republicans who very well may be tied to Russia. Democratic Knight protecting the realm. All of this coming against the Democrats. He's the Knight. That's all I'm getting. So, all right, well, that's good. Well, that's going to do it for me. That is 12 questions for today. I'm sorry about the delay right in the middle. Come here. Here, we'll make space. Come here. There he is. Hi. This is Boo Boo's and Kitty. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Hi. I'll be back here tomorrow. It's 10 to 2 now. At 4 o'clock, I'll be over on the Book Art Media channel to do, we do 4 25-minute creative blocks, creative writing or creative project, whatever works for you. And we'll be over there. You are always welcome. And yeah, other than that, I'll be back tomorrow because I am here every single day of the year. Hello, sweet pea. It's okay. So from myself and Fuzzhead, my co-host, my positive energy generator, have a wonderful rest of your day. All right, take care and see you tomorrow.